Hey y'all. welcome to Mirror Expressions. All right, we are getting ready for affirmations. Well, I'm shaking up the jar. Take a moment, y'all, to like this video. Take a moment to subscribe. And take a moment to drop a mirror emoji down in the comment if you have looked in the mirror today and you feel A1 with what you see looking back. Let me know how y'all are doing by doing that. All right. Oh, y'all. Oh, y'all. This says, it's your life. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty for living it your way. That's deep, y'all. That's deep. It's your life. Those are in bold letters. It's your life. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty from living it your way. Your way is in bold letters as well. To me, this has a lot of meaning right now. Most recently, I will say that this is something I'm learning to do. I'm learning to continue to do. I'll say that because it's been a journey, but to get here just because of past trauma in my life. And but these past several years, I have really been working to live my life for me and not to the expectations of other people. And so, and maybe I'll share more of that with y'all too, because I have a lot of different expectations being pulled from different areas. Like, for instance, I'm my father's a pastor of a church, so the expectation of being a minister's growing up in the church as the pastor's child, right? And out of all my siblings, I was the only one because I was the youngest, and so everyone else, my other siblings, they didn't get to experience that in a way that I did. Right, so that and just expectations from your parents and just in society or the culture that I grew up in. You know what I'm saying? So those kind of things just kind of bound me, kind of kept me cocooned, so to speak. But yeah, it hasn't been until within maybe the last 4 to 5 years that I've kind of just grown out of that, like really deciding like, hey, okay, wake up. You only have one life. You got to live it for you. I don't want to go to the grave not experiencing or not living the life that I want to live versus trying to live this life that everybody else expects me to live, if that makes sense. So yeah. So in that sense, that's how I take it in one sense. It's your life. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty for living it your way. And for a while, I did that for a long while for several, like I just said, several different reasons. But again, learning to just live my life for me and not for other people or for what other people think or feel like I should be living, that has been so freeing. And I'm loving it here, y'all, in this space where I'm just doing me unapologetically. Like, so I hope that, and I wish that everybody could find that kind of freedom for themselves if they already haven't, because it's lovely here. It's lovely here. But I will also say that I'm also the kind of person that I like to support people and push them to get to, like I tell y'all all the time, to a better version of yourself. That's just kind of always been my thing. Like even early on, like I've shared with y'all that my past career was a social worker. So this always like in my, even my career choices and like on my job, I was always the trainer, like training. I would have college students come and train up under me that, that would do interns and train up under me. So I've always kind of been that person that pushes people to excel and do their best. But in that, I had to learn that, you know, if someone makes choices, and this usually happens when it's a person that I'm very attached to or really care about, when they make choices that just doesn't always seem right, I have to learn to step back and allow them to make their own choices. Like, that's kind of been a big thing with like my goddaughter. I love her to pieces. She's my mini me. She thinks she belongs to me completely and totally. Like, oh, she's just my carbon copy too. Like her mother and I always joke that she just carried her for me, but that she really belongs to me. But she's a beautiful 17-year-old child now. Well, young adult, let me say that. But just learning to step back and allow her to make choices, because we're wanting to shape her to become a productive adult that can make wise decisions and things. So just learning when to step back and be like, no, this is your life. You're going to have to learn how to make those decisions for yourself, because I don't want you to be like what I want you to be, blah, blah, blah. Like just learning them to give that space, allowing that space to figure out who she is and to live her life unapologetically. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted her to feel like I felt growing up. But anyway, so that's just kind of what I got from this. I want to hear from y'all. Like, what comes to mind when you hear this? It's your life. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty for living it your way. All right, think about those words, y'all. I really like that one today. That was a good one. And yeah. So anyways, I'll see y'all on the flip side. And until next time, I'll pray for you. You pray for me. And what? All right, y'all. Bye.